What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Austin from Savage Kicks, and today I'm back at it again with another video. And I got a story time of how me and my family almost got stuck in Mexico. Okay, so anyway, we went to Mexico to celebrate my sister graduating high school, and we were just going to celebrate her graduating. So we're packing the night before, and we're just getting ready, and we had two flights because we had to go from Arkansas to Atlanta, then Atlanta to Mexico. But so anyway, the first flight was good. We went to Atlanta, Georgia, and then the next flight was like 45 minutes after. So we grabbed some pizza and we just chilling, waiting for the next flight. Then we get on the next flight, and then it was early in the morning, so we got to Mexico like in the afternoon. So we land and we make it to Mexico. We get out our passports and stuff. It was weird. It just felt weird being in another country, but it was fun. It looked nice and pretty. And we get off the plane, and so we had a resort and they were waiting outside for us. So we go to the resort car, and then they drop us off at the resort. And they ride us through all the city. They drop us off at the resort. We go to this huge room. It's just huge. And then they had a nice view. You could see the beach. You could see the swimming pool. It was just nice. And then the room was just huge. It had two sides, and then it had a little screen door to separate the other half. So me and my sister, we had to sleep on one half, and my mom and dad sleep on the other half. It was still cool though. So we get home from the trip. We get home from all that traveling. We're tired, so we go to sleep. I really couldn't go to sleep because I was ready to do stuff. So we're tired. We go to sleep, and then they had a lot of English channels, so it wasn't hard finding TV. And so anyway, I'm watching TV, and then I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning. It's fine. And then the next morning, we're just having fun, eating breakfast, because they had little restaurants around the resort. It was a huge resort, and you would just walk around. And then we just got breakfast and stuff, and then we were just having fun. And so anyway, we went on the beach, we swam, we had a buffets. It was just fun. We went snorkeling, went scuba diving. We did a lot of fun stuff. But it had to come to an end. So about 2-3 days later, our travel guide at the resort, he told us that the bus would come get us at 12 o'clock. So we check out, and we check out like 11:30, and then and then we were waiting for our bus. We were standing there for a while. We came out to the lobby at like 11:45, and then we was waiting for our bus to come pick us up and take us to the airport to get back to home. So anyway, we're waiting on the bus. Like 30 minutes roll around, we're still waiting. Another 15 minutes go around. Then we go up to the counter and ask have they seen our bus come around, and then they said no. So we go to our travel guide at the resort, and he tells us the other day he told us that we were supposed to leave at 12 o'clock. But then when we got to him, he was like, no, y'all missed it. And we were like, what? And he was like, yeah. We were like, how? He was like, it came at 10 o'clock. We were like, no, but you told us 12. And so my parents got into an argument with him, so we couldn't make it home because taxis were really expensive and we couldn't afford it. So we had to find a way to leave. They kicked us out of the resort, so we had to pay for a taxi then. And then we had to drive around and find a hotel. Then when we finally found a hotel, it was nasty. It was dirt everywhere. It's just a nasty hotel. And then it stunk really bad, but that's the only hotel that we could find. So anyway, the only food around that we knew was Burger King, and it was right across the street. So we had to go across the street and get some Burger King the before before we go back home, cause we had a flight to catch in the morning. So anyway, when we got to Burger King, they didn't accept American dollars, so they had a little machine in there to where we could transport American money into Spanish money, and then we just did that, and it came out, and then we paid. We could only eat a little bit though, cause like it was stuff is like really expensive in Mexico, so I got like a little kids meal and stuff, and then we took it home, and then we ate, and then we was just ready to go. Because I experienced in Mexico, it was just terrible, because we were stranded there, and then we had to wait, and then so anyway, the next day rolled by, and then I'm taking a shower ready to go home, and then my sister, she dropped some of her hair gel on a towel, and just cleaned it up and threw the towel away. So we're checking out of that hotel. Then one of the janitors comes up and he checks our room, and then he gets mad because my sister drops her hair gel. So they charged us $25 for a towel. I'm not even joking, because my sister spilled hair gel on it. And then so anyway, we were just ready to go, and then it was time to go home. We got on the flight, and then we had to go from Atlanta to Arkansas again, and it was a 6-hour layover. So we just stayed with family, and then it was another problem. My sister, we stayed with family for 6 hours, but there was another problem. My sister she couldn't get on the plane because there were too many seats on there. So they kicked my sister's seat off of the plane, and then so anyway, the seat that was available, it was all the way in the back, so my sister had to take that. So we were sitting in the front, and she was sitting all the way in the back by herself. And then we had to go home, and then we got one. As soon as we got home, it was real hard to make it, cause as soon as we got home from Atlanta, we had to hurry up and check our passports and stuff. And then by the time we got home, it was like 1 o'clock at night, and then I was just tired, and I didn't really like my vacation. I was mad. It was supposed to be a fun vacation in Mexico. Instead, we were almost stranded there and stuck there and had to stay at a nasty hotel and almost missed our flight several times. And so I was like real mad. But that was my experience in Mexico. I hope you liked it. Alright guys, can we try to get 3 likes on this video? You guys let me know if you like these story times or experiences about my life. Alright, and thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you subscribe and thumbs up. Alright, peace.